So today we're going to be taking a day trip across the Hudson to beautiful New Jersey. We're going to be seeing 3 historic places that you can see, all within walking distance from the water. So be ready to walk, wear comfortable shoes, bring your water bottle. It's going to be worth it. We'll see an abandoned castle, a monastery, and the dueling grounds where Alexander Hamilton fell. Stay tuned. Our first stop is going to be Hoboken, New Jersey. Just take the path from 33rd Street and get off in Hoboken. Enjoy the nice waterfront while you walk to 5th Street and enter the campus of Stevens University. This land was owned by the Stevens family, the most influential family in the region. And the highest point in Hoboken was actually viewed by Henry Hudson, which he called the color of white-green. The original house here at what we called Castle Point was built in 1798. It was rebuilt in 1853 with a gatehouse. While the house no longer stands, the small castle that remained of the gatehouse is still standing today that you can visit. There used to be a gate as well attached to the gatehouse. That was disassembled in 2019 with construction at Stevens University, but will be reassembled shortly. After checking out the castle and walking around the grounds, walk down the stairs and enjoy the amazing view of Manhattan. So now that we've seen a castle, there must be religious life nearby. So now we're going to go and actually find the monastery. We're going to walk to 12th Street and follow the viaduct up the cliffs into Union City, New Jersey. On 14th and Morris, you will see what we call beautiful Blue Chapel, home of the Dominican Sisters of the Perpetual Rosary. This group of sisters lived a quiet life focused on prayer, rarely leaving the building. It was built in 1914 and at one point was a thriving community with 43 sisters. The building became too much to maintain and was ultimately abandoned in 2009, with the remaining 2 sisters living at the Dominican monastery in the Bronx. Currently, the future of Blue Chapel is unknown. The sisters had presented plans to turn the building into a condominium complex. That received a lot of opposition from local residents, and it was declared a local landmark. Unfortunately, for the time being, the building continues to decay and suffer water damage. Now that we have the castle, the religious life, certainly fighting took place. Where did that happen in the area? What we're going to do now is we're going to take a little bit of a walk. We're going to follow Palisade Avenue into Union City until we reach the Weehawken Water Tower. We'll walk towards the water, and at the top of the large cliffs, we'll see what we call Hamilton Park and the Weehawken Dueling Grounds. These large cliffs are called the Palisades, and at the bottom of these cliffs were the dueling grounds. There was a flat mound about 20 feet by 20 feet where individuals would participate in duels from 1799 to 1850. 14 duels took place, and Hamilton actually fell at this location in his duel with Vice President Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr was never held responsible, and the site of the actual duel no longer exists due to the train tracks down below. But you can check out the monument that has been built at the top of the cliffs and see the stone where he is said to have fallen. With that, we've seen a castle, a monastery, and now dueling grounds. The tour is almost over. What we're going to do is we're going to walk down the large steps next to Hamilton Park, and we're going to go to the water. We're going to walk by the water until we get to Port Imperial on your left, and then we'll take the ferry back to Manhattan. With that, your day trip has been complete. I'm certainly tired. Get some rest, and hopefully it was worth the time and that you learned a lot.